what's up everyone, welcome to Play Infinite, and today we're going to be doing a video about the Sony tablet, a new Sony tablet actually, with the NVIDIA Tegra 3 processor. There's rumors going around, as well as it's kind of like a leak, so that's why I put rumors and leaked over there. And what you're seeing is, to the right side of that, the picture that you see is actually the benchmark for the new Sony tablet, and this is most likely going to be the successor to the Sony Tablet S, which we saw with its wedge shape style type of thing. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. Is it's the Sony Tablet S's successor. Like I said, it has been leaked. And so basically, what I'm going to say is, first, to start off this video, I'm just saying that make sure to subscribe to Play Infinite, because we do tons of these type of videos, rumors and leaks, as well as we do our latest, as well as we do our weekly videos, such as rumor roundup. Rumor recap. We do a news drop, as well as comment comeback, and we do tons of more, like PlayStation Store updates and all those stuff every single week. So make sure to subscribe to Play Infinite. So now let's just get back to this. And what you're looking at is actually a benchmark for the new Sony Tablet S, and it's codenamed a V150. So that's a code name of the tablet, but it's not really sure if it's going to be the Sony Tablet S or the Sony Tablet P, like the successor to which one. But judging by, it says submitter over there, as you can probably see, like at the chart at the bottom says submitter. Beside that, the 59.70 says Sony S1. So it's probably going to be the successor to the Sony tablet, the wedge shaped tablet. And this is a GPU benchmarking tool called the Nanomark, which someone used to benchmark this. And from this, we can tell a lot of specs about this device. Really good specs too. Like, for the most part, it depends on really what you're comparing it to. So I'll talk about that later on in the video. So the brand, like it says right there, Sony model V150, and the score right there. But first, let me talk about this. So it's gonna this is going to be an NVIDIA Tegra 3 1.4 gigahertz processor, and then it's also going to have a 1280 by 752 display. That's the resolution of the screen, as well as Android 4.0.3. And the display, you're probably wondering, it's a really odd resolution, but it's because it's usually 1280 by 720, but then apparently the other few pixels are actually dedicated to the Android, the Android bar at the bottom. So that's what those pixels are dedicated to. That's why it's 1280 by 752 instead of 1280 by 720. So of course this is a 720 HD display, and you can see the benchmark score right there on that image, and it's a benchmark score of 59.70. If you put that into comparison, the Tablet S's benchmark was 42.89, and that was the average. So it is well above the Tablet S's benchmark. And considering the fact that Sony also made a price drop to the Tablet S, it's not that surprising that a new tablet's coming out. So it is pretty believable on the believable scale. So you guys could be looking forward to this if you're into a Sony Android tablet. But of course, what many people do nowadays is compare it to the new iPad, which is the iPad 3 or third generation. Don't like say anything bad about that, because obviously they're both tablets, and it's worth comparing, and like everyone likes doing Android versus iOS. So that's why people will complain about this tablet, because it does have a very, very, very awful resolution when you have to keep in mind when compared to the new iPad, the iPad 3. Because if you don't compare to the new iPad, this is actually a fine resolution in terms of like Android tablets. It's actually pretty fine, and even the processor is pretty fine as well. But when you start comparing the iPad 3, when you bring that into it, this new Sony tablet with the Tegra 3 processor seems like last year's or 2 years ago's, not like last year's technology compared to the new iPad. So that's the only thing you guys have to keep in mind. So if you are looking for a really good screen, I wouldn't recommend getting this tablet. But if you are into Android in general, then I guess this tablet will be fine for you, because I have the Galaxy Tab 10.1, and honestly, that tablet, it's okay. It's not getting the job done for me as of yet. Right now I'm just in waiting mode. Before I decide to sell it off, I'm just waiting and just seeing for ice cream sandwich. I'm waiting for ice cream sandwich to come out, and we'll have to see because there's like a bit of lag, and you probably, if you saw my review of the Galaxy Tab 10.1, you'll know what I'm talking about. So that's the only thing with Android tablets at the moment right now. So if you, besides that, I guess everything about Android tablets is fine. And if you need the customization and you hate iOS like me, I personally I don't hate it. I just don't prefer iOS because of the icon layout. So if you're like me and you don't like iOS, I guess Android will be a good option for you, and you should be choosing between the Sony tablet, this new Sony tablet that's going to be announced and it's going to be released soon. You should be choosing between this and the ASUS Transformer Prime. So those are the two tablets that should be running through your head right now because those are the best Android tablets. And that pretty much brings us to the end. Oh yeah, also make sure to check out the iPad 3 as well because you might end up liking it. So go to the store. What I could recommend, just go to the store and like try out the iPad 3 because you will never understand the power of the display until you actually look at it. I have, and I even wrote a buyer's guide for it. So make sure to check out those videos if you're into the iPad 3. So thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you in our next video. But make sure to leave any comments or questions in the comment section below, and it might be featured for our weekly comment comeback video where we feature your channel and we feature your comment, and we get you popular, your videos popular, as well as we talk about your comment. So that's the main part of that, about the comment comeback video. And give this video a quick thumbs up if you actually like it, and I guess we'll see you in our next video. Make sure to subscribe to Playing for more coverage on all things related to tablets, as well as news and tech and gaming in general. So just check out our channel and then make sure to subscribe to Playing for. So we'll see you in our next video. Thank you for watching. Later.